There is something I wish more people understood about boundaries. Poor boundaries don't just affect your calendar. They affect your biology. Every time you ignore your own needs, say yes when you truly mean no, suppress your emotions, or stay in environments that don't feel safe, your nervous system receives information. It begins learning that your needs are not important. And over time, that chronic stress can contribute to exhaustion, anxiety, resentment, digestive symptoms, disrupted sleep patterns, and feeling emotionally depleted, most of which I suffered from myself. Your body isn't trying to punish you, it's trying to communicate with you. Sometimes symptoms are asking us to create the boundaries that our words haven't yet expressed. One thing I love about spiritual teachings and why I use them often in my videos is that they consistently point back towards truth and discernment. Jesus often stepped away from crowds to pray and rest. He served others with compassion, yes, yet he also withdrew when he needed solitude. This example reminds us that even a life of service includes rhythms of rest and intentional boundaries. Buddhist teachings, on the other hand, encourage the middle way, avoiding extremes and cultivating mindful, compassionate action rather than acting from obligation or fear. Carl Jung wrote extensively about individuation, the process of becoming our authentic selves rather than living solely according to others' expectations of us. And across these different perspectives, there's a common thread. You cannot fully live your purpose if you continually abandon yourself. Healthy boundaries aren't about becoming less loving. They're about allowing your love to come from a place of wholeness instead of depletion. You cannot pour from an empty cup, as they say. So make sure that yours is filled first so that you actually have the energetic capacity to help others. Let's make this practical. Imagine someone constantly calls you late at night, for example. Instead of answering every time they do, you kindly explain, I care about you, but after 8 p.m., I unplug so I can rest. Let's catch up tomorrow. That's a boundary. Imagine you have a boss who regularly asks you to stay late. Instead of silently agreeing every time, you respectfully communicate what's realistic and what isn't. That's a boundary. Imagine a family member continually criticizes your choices. Doesn't matter what their relationship is to you. Instead of arguing, disrupting your own peace, you calmly say, I understand we see things differently, but I'm not willing to continue conversations that become disrespectful. That's a boundary. Notice something here. None of these examples involved anger. They're rooted in clarity. Healthy boundaries don't require harshness. They just require honesty.